Let's see. What up to my fellow team sweethearts? I am making dinner and we are having snacks because I made dinner.
On phone now, you know what I'm saying? What's up, y'all? Hey man, yo, you look, check it out. Go to my channel. Go rock with your boy, Dougie Life TV. You know what I'm saying? We over here on the Trees Mummy Hack Sweetheart. You know what I'm saying?
Really. He just took the biggest piece that was in my bowl too. So I'm making a vegan stir fry and we are having snacks because we did eat breakfast late. And I had just woke up. I had just took a nap because I woke up at like 6 o'clock to start washing clothes because Joshua got school tomorrow. So I already have my stir fry, but I'm making the boys a stir fry fresh. This is my stir fry. And it's a vegan stir fry. A Norris bowl is broccoli, cabbage, carrots, collard, snap peas, and brown rice with sesame seed and sriracha sauce. And I'm gonna cut up some of this fresh bread. And this bread don't have no dairy or egg in it. I don't know how they do it, but I'm ecstatic that they do. Then I could decide which granola bar I wanted. If I wanted pecan or chocolate hazelnut. I had a chocolate chip yesterday, and it was nasty, y'all. So some of these bars might be good, and some of these bars might be. But it's probably because my palate is getting used to being a vegan. But I've been a vegan for like 8 months now. So, like, these are, like, different things that I'm trying that's new. I did not like the chocolate chip. I don't know if it's because it was dark chocolate. But, no, not for me. So, I think I'm going to eat the chocolate hazelnut swirl with my watermelon before I start cutting my fruit and vegetables. And this is how the other one looked. It kind of smelled like the chocolate chip one. But this one is chocolate and hazelnut. And this is how the dark chocolate one looked. It. So I'm not sure if this one is dark chocolate. If this dark chocolate, I'm going to be upset. This one tastes better. It tastes better than the dark chocolate one I had yesterday before I went to bed. Me and Joshua shared one yesterday.
I'm sorry.
You okay? It's kind of fruity. I think it's the reason why it's kind of fruity is because it's a vegan bar and it got a lot of fruit. And it's kind of fruity. But I like this one better than I like the chocolate chip one. Joshua liked the dark chocolate chip one better than I did. And I bought 2 of those.
Is you lying? I'm hating. I'm big hating.
And I'm drinking one of these. I normally would drink a LaCreel, but I have coupons for these. So I'm like, and it don't taste the same as LaCreel. LaCreel tastes better, but it's the same. It's the same ingredients, 0 calories, 0 sugar. So right now I'm about to cut up some mushrooms and some bell peppers. I got onions pre-cut because I don't like cutting onions. It make me cry. But if you cut onions, turn on the cold water and cut them by your sink. That way your eyes won't water. I learned that from my fiance's grandmother. My grandmother. I learned that from her. She's like, just turn on the cold water and cut your onion and your eyes won't water as much. And it actually works. So, I got some purple and I got some white, but I'm going to use the sweet onion tonight. And what I'm going to put in this stir fry is I'm going to make some brown rice, cut some mushrooms, cut some yellow, orange, and red bell pepper. I cannot find my green bell pepper. I always buy the 3 colorful bell peppers, and then I buy 1 green bell pepper, so it could be evenly distributed, put together. Then I got some frozen string beans that I had in the freezer from last month that I'm going to put in the stir fry, because I don't eat string beans, but the boys eat string beans, and I'm like, this is in the freezer and has not been eaten. So I buy the vegetables, the frozen vegetables that are like 10 for 10. Like you get 2 bags of string beans, 2 bags of broccoli, 2 bags of cauliflower, 2 bags of peas, 2 bags of corn, and so 1 bag per meal. And that lasts. And if you make like a stir fry or a spaghetti or something, like sometimes I get like the frozen onions and bell peppers, and I put that stuff in my spaghetti. So right now what I'm gonna do is take a sip of this. This is pomegranate lemon. I had the black cherry. Oh man, that one was good. I had the lemon yesterday, the lemonade lime. I was like, I don't know if it was because it was hot, but if you guys are looking at my straw, they're personally made. I also got some chopstick in there. They're actually personally made as well. So I got like 6 of these bendy ones, and then I got like 6 silver Chinese chopsticks. I eat Chinese food a lot. I used to eat Chinese food a lot, but now like when I do order Chinese food, I'm ordering like a tofu and a vegetable, or I'm just ordering vegetables and egg rolls. And you guys say egg rolls? Doesn't egg rolls have egg in them? Spring rolls is what I meant to say. Spring rolls do not have eggs in them, but they're smaller. So when you order from a Chinese restaurant, you're always going to get 4. If you say 2, they'll give you 4 because they're smaller. They're about half of this, and they're small. And I eat 2 of those and a half bowl of the tofu and the vegetables. So let's get to it. And these are personally made, these straws. I actually bought them offline, but I normally don't see a lot of people with them. And then I see I also watch a lot of vegan videos, and I see a lot of vegans with them. I'm trying my best not to use a lot of throwaway items in my journey, because I'm trying to save the environment also in the journey that I'm going on. So I order a lot of reusable stuff. I ordered a reusable coffee filter. I ordered a reusable tea maker, a tea thing, and it's a strawberry. And you can put the herbal tea in it and put it in your glass of hot water, and you just take the tea and dump it in the garbage can and reuse the thing because it's rubber. I bought that, and then I like to reusable stuff like that. Like I reuse bowls like this. Once I'm done with this onion bowl, I'll just take the label off and I'll use it for something. Like I could use it for like leftover vegetables or something. So I like to reuse a lot of things. Like I reuse my water jugs. I fill them up, put them in the refrigerator or in the freezer. The fly is irritating, y'all. So I fill them up, put them in the refrigerator. Speaking of filling my my container that I have 2. I got some light strawberry orange banana juice that goes in a huge container. It's like Crystal Light, but again, I had a coupon, so I got the generic brand. And I got the wrong coconut water last month. This month, I was like, no, not me, not today. I'm not doing that. Only reason why I got the coconut water is because I had a coupon. And I'm like, I'm sticking to getting the coconut water I pay $10 for, because this crap is gross. No. It depends on what brand of coconut water you get or what type of coconut water you get. I say, you know what? Simply Truth, you got some good stuff, but not no good coconut water, so I'm sticking to the one that I get. I'd rather sit here and pay $10 for my coconut water than to pay $7 for 2 when they're nasty. So, and the coconut water that I do buy, sometimes they be on sale, but normally when I buy the coconut water, they're not on sale, so they're about like probably $5 to $10, and I don't think that that's bad for coconut water, because when you go to a vegan restaurant or a vegetarian restaurant, you pay it for coconut water like you pay it for soda. So you paying that $2.99 just like you paying that $2.99 for soda. So that's just like coconut water. You buying 3 boxes of soda for $10, but you could buy 2 name brand coconut waters for the same price. People don't look at stuff like that. So. Alright, so first things first, we have a red bell pepper. I wish I knew where my small knife was. I'm getting irritated. Okay. So first, bell pepper, I am going to cut. Normally I would do this, but I cut my pinky. So I'm being very safe with knives and glass because my finger could have been amputated. Because I cut it and I didn't listen to what my fiance told me not to do, and I did it anyways, and I cut my finger, and I was like, you know what, no more accidents. So okay, I see somebody actually cut a bell pepper with scissors. I was like, how you do that? That's impossible. I guess. Whatever. And I like to, like, people throw the lids away on the bell pepper. Not me. No. All they gotta do is cut around the green thing, and they can use it. Pro tip. Cooking tip. Simple and easy. And you just got that part. And you got a whole, basically half of a bell pepper that you can use instead of using a whole red bell pepper. Normally, I would do, like, cut the whole thing. But I think that this is enough because the boys are going to be only eating this because I got mine already basically prepared. Only thing I need to do is add some water to it and put it in the microwave or put it on the stove. But I think I'm putting mine on the stove. So I'm not going to use this bell pepper. I just cut the top. So I'm going to set this bell pepper to the side. Alrighty. So I set the bell pepper to the side. Ready? And like I said about the onions, my onions are pre-chopped because I don't like cutting onions. They make me cry. But there's a way to get around that if you want to be not lazy. There's a way to get around that. So. Okay. Alright, I'll show you. So, here we go. Where am I sitting at? I'm playing with my hair. I need to wash my hands. I am sitting at my kitchen table. Say what? You're a kitchen table? Yeah, I have a glass kitchen table. We don't even sit at the table. Literally, we don't even sit at the table. We got 2 tables, actually. We got a brown table and a glass table. But we don't sit at the glass table. I'm actually sitting at the glass table for actually the first time of the table being in the house, being in the apartment. So, yeah, I'm actually sitting at the glass table. Normally, Joshua would sit at the glass table and eat. But I haven't been sitting at the glass table. I just make sure that it's clean. And I got my little family thing sitting right there. And I just put that in the middle. And then I also have a little candle holder, a candle thing where you put the candle at the top and then you put the tiki candle at the bottom to make the house feel good. So I just put that on the table, in the middle of the table, and wipe it down with some Windex. So tiki. If you guys don't know what a tiki candle is, it's like a little candle. It's a small little candle. You can light and it can make your house smell good too. They have all types of them. They have like ice cream scented, apple, cinnamon scented, regular scented, original scented. That's the regular scent. All types of scented. So. And the mushrooms that I got is big, so I'm going to cut them. I'm not going to cut a lot, like I said, because I'm not eating this. I already have mine. I only need to put it in a skillet with some water and then let it cook and then add my sauce. And then there goes my stir fry. So I'm just making the boy stir fry. I got the water on for the rice, which it should probably be boiling. I got some wheat rice. Because wheat rice is healthier. I'm going to put this in my bowl. I like color. Like, pink is my favorite color. And I have on red. Pink and my favorite color changed to yellow. So, I like a lot of color nowadays. Back when I was, like, younger, I would just wear, like, black, dark colors. Like, dark blues and blacks and dark purples. Like that type of stuff. Like I wouldn't call myself a goth, but that's the type of clothes I was wearing when I was like in high school and middle school. In middle school, I was just a little girly girl. I went to freshman year. I was a girly girl with the bow in my hair. My picture was perfect. They was like, your smile is so cute. I'm like, oh, thanks. And then I just became a sophomore and a senior. And I'm like, you know what? I'm really tired of this. I'm really tired of high school. So I'm going to start wearing dark colors. So, yeah. And I was like, the photographer said my smile was cute. Well, thank you. And I had some cute little braids in my hair when I was like a freshman. I had some cute little ponytail bow that my mom had put in my hair when I became a freshman. And I was like, oh my God, I look so cute. And I was like the cute little innocent freshman in school. Then I just became because people started messing with me. So I'm like, you know what? Y'all not gonna bully me. At the end of the day, I started sticking up for myself. And people didn't like that. And then once I got out of school, people were still trying to bully me, you know. So I stuck up for myself. And I'm like, where are you going to be in the next couple years sitting here bullying people? I am anti-bully. I've always been anti-bully. And I teach my son not to bully people. And I don't think it's okay for other people to bully people either. So at the end of the day, when it all boils down, and somebody starts to pick on you when you get older, and somebody starts to pick on your child, if you have any children, when they start to go to school and you ask, why are people picking on my child? Well, think about the things that you did to that person that you was bullying. I wasn't the only person that you were bullying, though, you know? So, and I know I'm not the only person that stood up to you either. So, look at me now, you know what I mean? And it's like, what did you get out of the purpose of bullying me, you know? You got nothing, you know? And I was, like, working in the school cafeteria and everything, and that's what I think, honestly, like, triggered a lot of people, because I was getting paid to work in the school cafeteria, you know? So I was getting paid. I was getting the minimum wage check and all that stuff in school. So I was getting paid, and I think that's what triggered people too, you know, because they're like, how is she getting, you know, free lunch and she don't got to pay and all this stuff? Well, if you put your mind to something that you want to do, you're gonna do it. And I put my mind to working that job and coming to work every day, even when I was sick. And the teachers was like, even though I'm sick, I was still going to school and I was still going to work, and it was through the school. And I appreciate the teachers that did, believe in me and stuff. But there were some teachers that didn't believe in me. One teacher told me that I will always be fat after I had my child. And I came and I'm like, she was like, you'll always, you're just a hefty girl. Your family's hefty. She told my friend that her baby is going to be mentally challenged. My best friend, that her baby's going to be mentally challenged. And all types of stuff that this woman had told my friend and me. And I had to think about it. And I'm like, why are you here if you're going to be downing children? We still in high school. We're still kids. Why are you here if you're going to be downing us? And on top of everything, we was the first girls that graduated with kids. Every girl in that school, they dropped out. So we was the first girls in our school that actually had graduated with children. And the lady looks crazy, just like the person that was bullying me, But my best friend, she's in a good place and I'm in a good place. And I'm like, how do you feel when you see us either verbally or like I'm doing right now? How do you feel, So what's the purpose of you saying anything negative to us? You should be motivating us into becoming better parents once we get out of school. That's also for your parents should also be motivating you when you get out of school to be a better parent, And I'm like, what did she get out of that telling my friend that? And what did she get out of that telling me that? Like, And mind you, this lady, she was hefty herself. I say, you don't fall too far from the tree while you talk about my weight. I just had a baby. What about you? And she looked crazy. She like, I'm like, yeah, I'm talking to you. You don't talk to me at the side of your neck just because you a teacher. You don't talk to people like that. And you got kids too? Oh no, honey. Oh no, you don't do that. You do not do that. I'm like, that's no. My best friend, she felt so lost when she said that to her. She was like, what does she mean by that? And she went and she told the other teachers, and they're like, she didn't mean any harm by you. I'm like, how did she not mean any harm by you when you wishing bad on somebody else's kid? She just had a baby too. And you say, oh, your baby's going to come out mentally challenged. Why would you say that to her? Well, what is your problem? Why are you a teacher if you're going to be putting down students? Or a teacher's assistant? Were you just there for the school check? Because what I know is teachers don't get paid as much as normal people that's working in a grocery store and McDonald's. So why are you here if you going to be,
Man, this ain't even sweet though, bro.
What?
This.
Stop. Stop. Come on. I ain't got time for you. Doug, my tongue just touched it too. Give it to me.
Baby, I better like this. Get it busted.
It's good. I think it's sweet enough for me. I don't want it too sweet because it ain't really healthy for you to have it that sweet. I rinsed it off. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't want to be eating it. People touch that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want to be getting sick. There's already enough stuff going around. This granola bar tastes pretty good. It tastes like a brownie. It's kind of thick, but it's hearty and it's good for breakfast. With like a glass of almond milk, you'll be set. But anyways, I was like, what's the purpose of you telling somebody that? Like, that was mean. That was rude. Why are you here teaching? If you're going to say stuff like that to us, what's the problem? Like, and you got kids that's our age. Do you talk to your kids like that? I'm like, you not even far. The apple don't fall too far from the tree, cause honey, you big too. That's when she started talking to me, and she was like, I don't want her in my car anymore. I'm like, good, cause I don't want to ride with her. She evil. Why would you say something like that to somebody about their child, and then somebody that just had a baby too about their weight? What if one of us would have went home and just, and girls and women and anybody go home and they be like, sometimes it's not the students, it's the teachers. And that's what people don't get. It's the teachers that sometimes be here sitting here bullying us. And y'all wonder why we don't come back and visit and stuff. Do y'all remember what y'all said to us a couple years back? Sometimes it's the teachers, and people don't look at it like that. When your kid come home and say, I'm being bullied, and they like, oh, it wasn't him, it wasn't her, it was Miss Baby. Like, what? Your teacher? No, people don't think like that. Parents don't think like that. I would never think like that if, excuse me, sorry. I would never think like that if a teacher didn't say what they said to me or my best friend. So, I would never think like that.
Why you hiding to something? Boy, you know I don't care about none of that shit, my nigga.
So, sorry about the noise in the background, but excuse me. That drink got me assy, y'all. So right now, oh yeah, I gotta cut the mushrooms. Oops. So, and y'all gotta talk to y'all kids too, because sometimes y'all kids can be the bulliers. I know that my son, when he came home, he had no marks on him, but the other boy did. And the teacher called me and she was like, well, your son did it. I said, okay. Thank you. No. I'm like, thank you for letting me know this, And I'm like, and I sat down and talked to Joshua. And I let Joshua know. I said, Joshua, you can't do that. You coming home and you telling stories? No, buddy. If you are doing this, you need to stop right now. Because that is not acceptable. It's not acceptable. Because what if the other mom would have been like, you know what? My son got the bruises. I need a lawyer. I need this and I need that. Because of another child. And all along, you thinking it's the other child that's bullying your kid, but your kid bullying that one. That's why I told my child, I said, Joshua, that's not, no. We don't do that. We do not do that. I made him go to school. I made him make an apology letter. I made him go to the school and actually apologize to the kid. I'm like, I don't want to hear nothing else about you putting your hands on nobody, headbutting nobody, because that's not acceptable. That's not the way that we are raising you. We are raising you to be a successful young man. You are very smart and intelligent, but you can't go to school and do the stuff that you was doing. Now, Joshua good at school. He's awesome at school. Joshua is a very smart and intelligent child. But like I said, sometimes it be the teachers that be bullying the students. And the parents look at you like you crazy because they think that you're tweaking or something. They're like, nah, not a teacher. Yes, a teacher. A teacher actually said this to me. If I was to take my phone out and record this teacher, you still wouldn't believe me. That's crazy. Because it's a teacher. No, that was just one of your friends on there. Really? Really, Mom? One of my friends? Okay. Sure. Okay. You know, so. Teachers tell you a lot of stuff. They tell you what you can and can't do. If you can go to college because they tell you can't go to college because you got a disability. They tell you that you can't have kids because you got a disability. They tell you that you won't be able to do certain things because of disabilities. It's not just people that have disabilities. It's other kids like, oh, you're a juvenile. You went to juvenile detention center when you were younger. You are never gonna get a good job. You never gonna go to college. You never gonna get the scholarship. Look at me now. You know what I mean? So, and I'm learning surely but surely. I am about to start culinary arts next year, culinary arts school next year. I'm about to get my business up and running. And it's not going to be, it's going to be a bakery. It's going to be a vegan bakery, a gluten-free bakery. So, see how big these mushrooms are? Well, this one is big. I don't like the way they look, but they taste so good. Like, this makes me creeped out like there's a bug or something like that. Like, what are you hiding in there? Like, so. I think this is enough mushrooms. Honestly, yeah, this is enough mushrooms. I think I cut enough. Yeah, this is enough. Because, like I said, I have my bowl already, so. Put that knife right there. This is how much mushrooms I got left. I like mushrooms on my salad, on my spinach salad. And I like olives. So, and I don't like them cooked. I like them raw. So, and this is a finishing product of the mushrooms. And this is a finishing product of the bell peppers. They're all colorful. And then we got some onions that I'm about to open. I didn't cut these. That's one thing I did not cut. So, they smell really bad. These are sweet onions, so. Okay. So, I need to put some stuff on my lips. I'm about to eat this. Okay. Oh, I gotta cut this bread. Okay. If y'all want me to do an ASMR, let me know. Because I have no problem doing one. I have no makeup on. And my skin is kind of dark. I'll be light as ever when it's winter and dark as heck when it's summer. My skin is actually light. And this, I don't know what is going on with my skin. I don't know if it's that sugar scrub I'm putting on my face that's what's making me have the darkness, because it's like a dark here and dark up here. I normally don't put anything on my face besides charcoal wipes. So I think I need to stop using that sugar scrub because it's like making my skin really bad. And I don't put a lot of makeup. I normally just do my eyelashes, my eyebrows, my eyelashes, top of my lids, and my lips. Otherwise, I don't put no contour, no blush. I don't need all that. I'm about to shut this before I eat it all. I do not want to eat dinner. Okay. I got some pineapple in there, but I don't like pineapple. Make my throat itch. I got it from my fiance. And then I got some apples too. I don't like all that unnecessary fruit. I eat an apple, but pineapples make my throat itch really bad. And I didn't used to like watermelon until I became a vegan. But now I eat the heck out of some watermelon. Plus, it's good for your dietary, your this bar is so thick. I only got like 4 ingredients in it. I think it's thick because I don't got all that other stuff in there to make it like go down, like the eggs and stuff. So it's starting to taste like the dark chocolate. Ugh. It tastes like a brownie to me. I can't believe it. I ate a whole one. I shared one with Joshua yesterday. And then you're like, why are we sitting here watching her eat? It's good. I'm right. Oh, my little panda necklace. I purchased it online for 99¢. It was originally $56. I was like, what? A $56 necklace for $1? That's a steal. I got another one too, but that's my anniversary necklace when I first met my fiance. I don't wear it because I don't want it broke. I want to keep the sentimental value of it. So it's sitting in this flower pot behind me where I put on my jewelry that my son made me for Mother's Day. So I don't want to wear it because I don't want it to be broke. It's really nice. I have some earrings to go with it, but I think I lost it when we moved. Normally when you move, you lose something. And you'd be like, I could have sworn I packed it. And you'd be like, oh yeah, I left them on the counter. You know what? I just spent such and such and such on these earrings and this necklace, and I only got the necklace now. Now it's only 50% of the price. Because everything that I get, like a necklace and earrings, I normally get like a necklace and earrings. Or if I get like earrings, I get like a bracelet. I don't really wear bracelets. I don't really wear necklaces. I don't really wear earrings, but well, I do wear earrings. I just had front to back earrings, and I lost the backs of my earrings, so I decided to just throw them away because, like I said, we in a process of like getting throwing away stuff and like packing up. So we in the process of doing all that. So I'm like, what's the purpose? You know, you got these little bitty things around the house. If you're not gonna, excuse me, if you're not gonna use them, what's the purpose of keeping them? So you really like personally just really keeping junk. So I just started cleaning up and cleaning out. I cleaned 3 closets and I only got 1 more to clean. So once we start packing, the only thing I gotta do is go from room to room because everything's already organized, and just put it in a box and label it, put it in the U-Haul, and go. Because it's organized. This is a necklace. Heart kind of cricket, but this is my anniversary necklace. I had it for 5 years. It'll be 6 at the end of this month. At the end of this year is how long I had this necklace, and I don't wear it. And the reason why I don't wear it because I don't want it to be ruined. And this is very sentimental to me, so I put it somewhere where it won't get broken. So I wore it once when I went out, when I went to party and bullshit, and had a gray dress on and my hair was all braided back. I looked cute. I looked real cute. But I only wore it like once when I first got here, and when we used to party, now we just let's watch a movie. No, but yeah. I'm about to get up because I need to get a pan. So I'm going to take you guys with me so I can put this stuff on. Do I make my bell peppers, onions, and mushrooms together? No. I make them all in a separate pot, so that's why I make sure everything is clean. So I can have my my pans. Like, this is big enough for the onions. These are all pans that I cook my vegan food in. No meat has been made in these. Here's another one. And these are all non-stick. This orange one I make the breakfast sausages in I want to use. So I'm about to wash that one because that's the one I want to use. I'm about to actually wash all 3 of them. So this sausage can go in a Ziploc bowl. So I'll just put it in this bowl right here for now. And these are all non-stick. So you don't need to really put any oil in the pan because the pan, apparently they're non-stick. And they are non-stick. Like the pot I got on the stove is also non-stick. And this is what I'm boiling my rice in. And I got a top. And you just drain the rice out. So. But if you make rice, you're supposed to let it boil, the water boil all out of it. You're not supposed to drain anything in rice. If you're draining your rice, you're not making it right. So. Just from previous experience. At first, I didn't know how to make rice. It used to still be hard because I was draining it. But now I could cook the stuff out of some rice. Like, for real. Like, rice-a-roni and all that stuff. At first, I didn't know how to make any of that stuff. I'm sorry. I'm gonna scoop that back. Put that right there. Okay. This orange pan is my favorite pan. I'm gonna order me some more dishes offline. I didn't get these ones off the line, but I'm gonna order some offline. To go on top of the rice. Tell me something. Okay. Sorry about it. Ah. I think if I make that yogurt bowl again, I'm not gonna make it right now. Like later in the morning tomorrow. I don't think that I'm gonna blend it, but they said you need to add milk, so I don't know. Like they didn't say you had to blend it, but I think I'm gonna see the difference because I'm gonna take some of them frozen berries out. My shirt is wet. I'm gonna take some of them frozen berries out and just put them in like a little zip baggie and just sit them in the refrigerator and see how that goes, because it was good but it was too milky for me. So on video, so want to get that stuff off the table and put in the garbage for me, please? Not the bell peppers, just the bell pepper tops.
I thought you were talking about these.
No, those are not garbage. Those are bell peppers. No.
Can I have a banana bar?
No, you can't have them anymore. You've been eating snacks all day. Kids just don't know when to quit. This child, he ate a whole thing of party mix.
What?
Party mix and an apple. I was like, geez, I thought like you was gonna save something for tomorrow. But okay.
Can Samantha?
Put that down. No.
Oh. Where's the garbage?
Right there.
Okay.
I ain't changed my shirt because now it's wet.
Bye bye, everybody.
I will get back to you guys after I get done putting the stuff on the skillet, and when I'm done. So I'm gonna run down the recipe to you guys really quick. Boil your rice, Cook your bell peppers, your onions, and your mushrooms in separate pans. I have non-stick pans, so I don't need any oil. I have some bread. I'm going to cut up and I'll put it in the oven with some coconut oil at the bottom of the pan. Put your oven on 350 and let it cook for 4 to 5 minutes. If you're going to cook a half of a loaf, I'm only going to probably cook like, let me see, 5 pieces, because 1 piece for Josh, 2 pieces for the hubby, and 2 pieces for me. So right now I just got done like wiping everything down, cleaning the dishes, all that stuff, because I cleaned the breakfast dishes this morning after I got done putting the clothes in jar, so I got that done. So you put your bell peppers, your onions, and your mushrooms on, and you can put anything in this stir fry. If you want meat, you can have meat, but I'm not putting any meat in mine. I'm not putting any meat in my what is that called? Stir fry. I'm not for fact sure. I might, because there's some chicken in the refrigerator. The boys might want some chicken or something. They still eat meat, so I'm gonna put all this stuff in separate pans. I'm gonna boil my rice. My rice is gonna take a minute to cook. Do not consist on stirring your rice. Just come back and check out that you stir it once, and then if it's still watery, you let it cook. Let the water absorb the rice, because the rice will fluff up. Rice is very hearty, especially if it's white rice, but I got wheat rice. So, and then I'm going to also make one of these jugs of juices and cut this other watermelon up and put it in the refrigerator. Just have a watermelon sitting on my table. For dessert, I don't know what the boys are going to have. I don't know if they're going to have this potato pone that our grandma had put in there. She put 3 pieces, but I'm not going to be able to eat it because I think it got eggs in it. So that's what they might have for dessert, is potato pone, and I'll show you guys everything, like far as making the juice and cutting the bread and putting the potato pone in the oven. So, and then my bowl is going to go on the stove. I don't want the microwave. So I'm going to put my bowl on the stove, and I have sauce already on top. So probably add like some garlic powder, some onion powder, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of pepper. I use sea salt. Sea salt is healthy for you, but don't use a lot because sea salt is like rocks. So you just use like a pinch, a literally pinch. You don't measure it out. You don't do nothing. You take it, you put some in your hand, and you do a pinch, and it should be good because it's like rock. So sea salt, black pepper, garlic powder, I said that, onion powder, I said that. What else? I'm going to put in my bowl. I'm going to put in the stir fry. That's all I'm going to put in the stir fry. So once I get to putting the dessert in the oven to heat up, because it's already done, and the bread in the oven, I will get back on here. So basically everything will be done besides the bread and the dessert. So please like and subscribe to my channel. Also follow me on Twitter at TRICE438. Also follow me on, I said Twitter. I told you I'm obsessed with Twitter. Instagram is TRICE438. Follow me on Twitter at Latrice Lewis Mommy Hacks. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe, follow, and have a great day or great night if you're in a different country. Goodbye for now.